What's up guys, welcome to the YouTube video. I told you I'll be more consistent, so here we are. This is going to be more of a chill one, a commentary over what I'm doing before my workout, the actual push day, and so yeah, enjoy. So here I'm having my pre-workout meal, my breakfast, protein granola from my protein, has some carbs in it too of course, so that's good complex carbs. Then I add in these protein yogurts I get from Aldi, which give you 25 grams per pot. I don't normally eat the whole pot at breakfast, maybe half, and have some fruit, so get the mixture of complex and simple carbs, perfect for before the meal. Just admiring the 4K footage right here, first time shooting in full 4K for YouTube, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. And then here I'm having my pre-workout. So I've been trying out the pre-workout plus from my protein. Pretty good. The taste, I'll be honest, isn't ideal, but in terms of performance has been definitely effective. I actually add in a little bit of citrulline malate just to top up the dosage a little, so we have more of an effective dose, a little over 6 grams. And so yeah, man, getting aside for this, push days are always a good time. You can see me kind of not really enjoying the taste of this, but hey, we get it down to get the work done. I'm actually in Birmingham now, if you haven't seen my videos since the last YouTube video 5 months ago. And so this is the University of Birmingham gym I'm currently training at. I cycle to the gym as well as usual. And so the first movement is a weighted dip. So I've started doing these because they feel great on my shoulders. Much more comfortable, and also builds really good tricep strength and scapular stability. So I've had the weights kind of shifted to the front instead of between my legs. This feels a bit nicer to me. And as always with weighted dips, I start off trying to be kind of conservative with the depth and then gradually increasing the depth as I go. This actually, I go quite deep in terms of range of motion here. And this I think was over 40 kgs and I get around 8 reps. So at this point in my plan, I'm doing around 4 sets of 8 to 12 on these, relatively heavy, and I'm nearly dying here. Look at them cakes though. So an actual bench press. So you guys have always been asking me why I don't bench. It's just not necessary to build your chest, but I've incorporated it back into my programming now. And it's not quite barbell, it's Smith press, but people need to stop looking down upon it. It's actually very underrated. Smith press can ensure you have less fatigue because it helps you obviously stabilize. And so for hypertrophy purposes, it makes perfect sense. I can push a heavy weight much closer to failure. And so I'm doing somewhere around, I think 6 to 8 reps here. Again, 4 sets. Uni of Birmingham gym has been great, by the way, great facilities. So next up we have the upright rows, single-sided. So I'm doing these this way to avoid any discomfort. And once I do about 8 to 12 reps of these for about 4 sets, we go into something more for mobility and for shoulder health. So you guys know I've been getting into Olympic weightlifting, and a great exercise for overhead stability is the Lou raise. So essentially it looks like a lateral raise. I'm trying to find space to do it here. But essentially it's a lateral raise. It looks like a lateral raise, but really great range of motion. And actually what you're really using instead of the side delt here is mainly the traps and the smaller rotator cuff muscles to help stabilize and get your shoulders moving in this full range of motion, which is really important for ollie lifts and overhead work in general. So a lot of you guys have seen this on my TikTok, but this is a great movement. I've been using cuffs a lot in the cable machines to just reduce the grip requirements, remove the forearms from a lot of exercises. And for this Pec Fly, specifically, this is the clavicular fly. So this, with the cables down low, hits the upper chest. And you can see the setup where I have the bench in place to keep me more stable, which means I can output more force. Really great movement. I'm going sort of 12, maybe 15 reps, higher reps here, controlling each rep, feeling the tension, and for I think 3 sets. And yeah, man, you get stuck. That's the problem with cuffs, but you just get used to it. If you distance the bench correctly, it's not a big deal. Then we hit some side delts. Again, on the cable machine with the cuffs. These are what people call crucifix cable lateral raises, and amazing isolation. The same idea, you're pinned to the bench, it's stable. You can really focus on bringing the arms overhead and hitting that side delt for a full range of motion, constant tension. Look at the striations in the side delts though, sheesh. Yeah, I'm loving these, and I think I'm fairly lean in a minute, even though I have put on some size. Again, coming up off these can be a bit risky, but you just got to be careful. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm a big fan of doubling up on the ropes when required, and specifically for this tricep extension, it just makes more sense for range of motion. You can get further back with a longer rope, which allows you to really extend the elbow and get that shortening of the triceps. So I'm loving this. That rope I'm using is absolutely battered. It looks like someone's chewed it up. It's been through hell and back. That is essentially it. Did my post-workout stretching after that workout, of course. And you got to check out the pump from this amazing push day with this incredible lighting in the UOB changing rooms. I think this is one of my best poses now, the side delts, really popping, something I've really worked on and improved. For someone who's natural, it is possible to build good side delts. You just need to give them attention and volume. Still learning how to hit these side chest poses, trying to be C-bomb out here. But yeah, definitely very happy with my physique. I think I've never been more content with how I look, but also willing to push and improve. Look at them veins popping. We're just trying to get better every single week over time, just at our own pace and improving our physique to achieve the best physique I can for myself, you know. That's the bottom line, that's the goal at the end of the day. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this 4K YouTube video and all this footage. I'm going to be more consistent on YouTube, posting once a week, hopefully. And we're going to try, we'll see how that goes. But you know, I appreciate you guys' support and watching me. So if you want to keep up with what I'm doing on YouTube, subscribe. As I said, I will be more consistent. I promise I will do my best. And we're going to keep these gains going. Let's go. See you later.